Hello everyone. Today we'll dive into the most powerful concepts in Python, which is inheritance. We'll explore what inheritance is, how subclass works, how polymorphism and method overriding come into play, and the types of inheritances in Python supports and how abstract classes helps to design. Let's get started. So, as you can see, the bullet points are what is inheritance useful for, structure in this presentation, and etc. So, coming to the introduction to inheritance. Inheritance allows us to define a class that inherits all the methods and properties from another class. It supports the don't repeat yourself principle by promoting code reuse. We have a base or parent class and a derived or child class. As you can see here, this is the basic syntax for inheritance. That is, the child class inherits from the parent. This is the basic structure in Python using parentheses. And next, coming to inheriting classes in Python. When a subclass inherits from a parent class, it gains access to the parent's attributes and methods. This makes the development faster and code cleaner. We can check the relationships between classes using isInstance to check if an object is an instance of the class, and isSubclass to check if a class is derived from another. As you can see there are the built-in checks. And the next topic is that polymorphism and method overriding. As you can see, polymorphism means that the same method name can perform different behaviors depending on the object calling it. And coming to method overriding is when a subclass redefines a method of the parent class to provide a specific implementation. We'll see an example where dog overrides the sound method from animals. This is how polymorphism gives flexibility to our code. As you can see, the class name is animal and the method is sound and the print. So, as in such a way, the dog overrides the sound method from the animal. In next, coming to before we are going to the abstract classes, let me tell you about types of inheritances. Python supports different types of inheritances. Coming to them, you can see such as single inheritance. Single inheritance where a subclass inherits from one parent. And next is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is where there's a chain of inheritance. Multiple inheritance, where a class inherits from more than one parent class. Each has its use cases, and Python manages these through method resolution. And now coming to these abstract classes, actually these are very useful thing. An abstract class in Python provides a blueprint for other classes. It uses the ABC module, as you can see, and defines the methods that must be implemented in derived classes. This ensures the consistency across the subclasses and is especially useful when designing some kind of large systems. As shown, the employee is the abstract class, and the manager must implement the calculate payroll method. Trying to instantiate an abstract class directly might result in an error. So that's all about abstract classes. And as we come to the summary and when to use this inheritance topic. So, to summarize, we can say that inheritance helps reuse or organize code efficiently. Polymorphism and overriding just gives flexibility to extend or modify the behavior, and Python supports multiple types of inheritances. So, and last topic, the abstract classes helps to enforce consistent interfaces. That said, in some cases, it's better to use composition over inheritance. That means using objects instead of inheriting for better flexibility. That's it, just for a better flexibility and fewer complications. So, guys, I hope you understood and thank you. Subscribe and like and share.